Hi, this is Gaitonde-Nayak. My teaching project is an elective course for first or second year architecture undergraduate students on historic building preservation. I have previously conducted this course in person circa 2006, of course, when it was an on site, hands on practical preservation program in Bombay, in India. This particular version is a completely online 12-week course, and since I cannot be on site, it is interspersed with weekly synchronous meetings in addition to online readings and activities. There are field trips devised within the course structure which are currently planned for Bombay but can be applied to any city, any historic city. Bombay is chosen as I have worked there besides being recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2018, becoming a ready laboratory for teaching. For the digital project, I have chosen the learning management system, Moodle. I found it rather user-friendly and easy to lay out lesson plans, although not as attractive aesthetically, but it does its job. The course is divided into 3 basic modules: urban history, architectural conservation, and cultural heritage preservation, with a short introduction, which is 1 week. It moves quickly from studying mapping and changing urban forms to how to preserve historic fabric, and ends with a section on World Heritage Sites and their interpretation. And towards the end, you'll see that there is a section for students' choice and the final project, which is basically completing all the assignments which are laid out within the different modules. So it gives a student enough time to finish the whole elective course. If I were to describe one of these modules, let's take a look at the urban history. Now, this is a section on urban history which charts Bombay's development, and this is a typical reading which is about Bombay's growth from a group of 7 islands to the Urbs Prima in Indus, which was a planned city, the first planned city of in India by the British in 1865. This is another view of the fort area, and after the fort walls were demolished, how it grew from the very southern part of the city, the city, to further extents. This is an unplanned vision for Bombay. So students can see the different changing morphology, urban morphology of Bombay. This is a section on reading maps, which takes you to this museum website, which actually has all these original maps which we saw in the previous section. And so these are all the maps. And then if we go back, the next section is actually visiting the site. So what I've done in all these modules is there's one site visit or field trip to either a museum site, archives, to speak to a conservation professional, or to go to an actual conservation site where restoration is being conducted, so that the students also get an on-site experience. So this is visiting the museum in Mumbai. Then there's another section in which they actually undertake an activity in which they have to overlay a map, a present-day map, onto an older version of the map, and I will give them two or three of those same plans to work with, and then it ends with an online class meeting. And if they want to study it further, then there's a section on further reading. Similarly, if you go to any other module like architectural conservation, it's a field trip to the library, then continued with the inventory of historic places. It's a reading section on how to actually record defects or issues in a building. And the entire course is very user friendly. You can see what each section has, and it ends with an online class meeting. There's lots of activities which are available for students. And then there's a section, if I go to the last section, that's on site interpretation. And then this is a reading section for ideas and how to interpret World Heritage Sites. So it gives you a sort of a preview of what site interpretation is in terms of signage or street furniture. And then the students are asked to make their own catalog of street furniture designs, and this could be the inspiration for this could be from an old movie or even a song, which a snippet of which I've provided here. And so I'm hoping that with this, this would be a sort of a preview to an actual urban conservation program that the students would want to specialize in. It's just an introduction. Thank you.